Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know, man. It feels great to be back home, guys. I will not lie. It feels great. It feels amazing to be back home. I'm from YCS Anaheim. Still have the jet lag. The voice is a little bit crackled, but here we are. Here we are. No excuses. We continue to provide value, and this amazing video is going to be fire. We will be discussing YCS Anaheim and just breaking it down, how it's causing the market to explode. Most cards are spiking up. Some maybe are crashing down. We're going to discuss everything just to make sure that you guys stay informed. That's why we do our daily market watches. So if you're new here, if you sub from the event, welcome in. And if by any chance you're just completely new, make sure you guys subscribe. And to all of the OGs, you guys being here, I'm eternally grateful, man. It's crazy. I mean, we were on the road still getting the 2K views, still getting people engaging with the videos, man. It's insane. You guys are just all straight MVPs. Wanted to highlight that. I hope you guys are having a great day, man. If you're listening to my voice, hope you guys are having a great day. And if not, it's time to flip things around. We need a smile, positive vibes, positive energy, and we're here to positively impact people's lives. We got to help you guys make that green sometimes. In the case of Fiendsmith Engraver, I was a person saying that you should sell this card at 50 bones. That's what I said. When it bumped up to 75s, what I also said, guys, it's not bad. If you came in at 50s, if you held on, maybe at 75s, you want to consider getting rid of this card. It's not all orange and blue skies here. You know, most of our calls are right. Sometimes ban list happens. I had no clue, as the whole community, that the ban list was going to release post YCS Anaheim, just like that. And again, in the event, we saw that Fiendsmith engine paired with Ryzeal worked amazing. Of course, it is the first major event. There was around 1,400 players. So it gave us a grasp of the meta and how it's shifting and things that are changing. Again, before the ban list, we were assuming that Ryzeal were going to be coming out and that a pure version could possibly overtake the meta, making the Fiendsmith engine irrelevant. So that was a speculation. So in this case, it didn't pan out that way, and that's fine. We need to adapt and adjust. And in this case, after seeing the results from YCS Anaheim, we see that the Fiendsmith engine was, heavily represented towards the latter part of the tournament, and eventually was part of the winning deck. So again, this chart is always dead. I have no clue why, but as we can see here, this card is a hundy. It's a hundy. And when it was 75s, we did say that it had the possibility of reaching triple digits, and here we are. 3 pages only. Again, what can I say? Engine is intact. Still has the Lurrie play, has everything. You know what I mean? Of course. Did it get hit immediately post-release with that fusion? Sure. But again, the engine is as effective as it's ever been. Now engravers are back to relevancy. And again, if you came in at 50 bones, you see it at a hundy, it's not bad. Not bad to take the 2x off the table. I mean, man, a hundy. Yeah, I mean, could the card keep going up? 110s, 115s, anything is possible. But again, this event is just fresh off the press, just happened. The next event will have a lot to say. Because again, into this event, Tenpai, it was pre-balance. Keep that in mind. YCS Anaheim was pre-current ban list. Now with the new ban list, things can be shifted around, changes be made, different decks can top possibly in the next event. Of course, Ryzeal is the end all be all. What a surprise. People acting surprised now. But again, now with the Fiendsmith package, that was a twist. And we'll see post-ban list how everything reacts. I'm excited and look forward to the next major event post-ban list so that we can analyze how, these changes and these hits could impact the meta. But we'll do that after, we'll cover maybe a top regional or one of the next top tier events to see how those things change. But again, we have Fiendsmith Engravers here. I mean, they're hundies. Honestly, I believe it could remain stable here around these current prices because of the demand. Now after the winning deck, people are like, oh my God, I want Fiendsmith. And, again, and it wasn't just one deck. We're going to discuss the event here. But if you come into these, many of these Ryzeal, look at that. Maliss had Fiendsmith inside them, heavily represented, as you can see, even with Yugioh as well, the Fiendsmith package. Of course, again, that was pre-ban list, so we have to wait and see, but I think that it'll continue to see use, as you guys saw with the winning deck, and it's a secret rare from the Infinite Forbidden, always been hard to get. So hey, 50s ended up being a deal. That's perfectly fine, especially if you held through, and you deserve to be rewarded, for taking that risk. Then we have Bonfire, guys. Bonfire, right now we said, guys, if this card doesn't get hit on the list, you need to pick up your copies. And here we are. Again, as you can see here, where's that top deck list? Is it here? Triple Bonfire. As you can see, we're going to discuss in a bit of a moment. Just pick up your Bonfires, guys. Of course, the quarter century secret rare already spiking up. Was 20 bones, all-time high in volume here. And now is, you have a place at 36 50s, but then it's 40s. And then, at the bottom of the page towards 50 bones, 2 pages only, 16 listings. So again, I mean, if you want or need this card, I would come in right now. Take advantage of that place at maybe around 40s, because it could easily be 50s and beyond, because it didn't get hit on the list, guys. It didn't get hit on the list. I don't know what else to say. Just got reprinted in Bonanza, so you essentially don't need to worry about another reprint, especially not another quarter century secret rare. But again, just come in and get your copies. Platinum Secrets, don't forget, the next best thing here at around 7, pushing 7 bones, but a lot of one-ups. So if you want the Platinum Secrets, don't let these be double digits. Don't do that. You come in now. As you can see, the recovery here, post-ban list, not getting touched again. Or you come and get the cheaper version. Look, card was a bone 50. Right there, you can see the curvature now. People coming in and getting their copies. A lot of one-ups, man. A lot of one-ups. If you want multiples, you're going to have to pay almost 3 bones for the cheapest version. So don't be that guy paying, 15s, 20s a play set, even beyond, when you can get this play set still at under 10 bones. Just get your Bonfires. Yeah, I'm not playing Ryzeal. I don't care about this. Then you buy it now, so that the Billy Bobs that are coming in later, you can, give these at a premium, guys. This Ultra could be $5. This Ultra could be 5 bones across the board. So right now at under 3s, I think it's good. I might come in after this video and just get exposure. Just buy a couple. Because it's Bonfire. No ban list, no reprint, incoming reprint, projected. This could be free money down the line. So pick up your Bonfires, even if you want. This quarter century looks nice. This picture looks nice. I won't lie. So yeah, look at that, spiking up, all-time high in volume. 50 bones is the projection for this one. So don't be too late. Kind of late compared to 20s, but I mean, that's the thing. Speculation. It could have gotten hit in the ban list, but it didn't. So here we are. So again, we have YCS Anaheim, guys. Again, look at that. 1,429 players participated. And this pie chart literally looks like the OCG one that we showed a month and a half, 2 months ago on the channel. Literally, you have Ryzeal dominating. You have Maliss as a close second. Then you have, I guess, Fiendsmith. I don't know if it was pure. It would be nice. Oh, okay, here. Okay, it was with whatchamacallit, is this archetype that just topped, man, I forgot. But we can't click on it. If I see it, it would come to me immediately. But we have Fiendsmith here, so I want to see these decks. Let me see. There we go. Here, okay, they use the Cash Tira engine, so it's Cash Tira Fiendsmith in this case, as you can see. So again, Fiendsmith engine being used with Yugioh still, at least pre-ban list, with Cash Tira, with Ryzeal, so that's why it's going up in price. Yeah, Fiendsmith down here. So yeah, I mean, again, but that was third. But then you had Tenpai fourth, but now with the hits, yikes. But look, it looks very, very similar. You can see the representation here, top 32. Ryzeal was just dominating, almost halfway, almost 50% of all players. And it just kept going through, right here. That Tenpai player, wow, only 2 out of 32, and he made it to the finals. Of course, now the deck is here. We're going to cover all that in today's video. But pretty interesting, man. The event was amazing, like I said in the previous videos. Wow, what an event, man. It felt good. If I had like the Nats vibes, just having over 1,000 people there. Trades were great. People coming up, saying hi and all. What an event, man. Honestly, I had a blast. And the ban list announcement, the energy and Drift winning, man, the energy in the building, it was great. What an experience, guys. I'm looking forward to the next event, even though, we might take a break, for the rest of this year, of course, and we'll see. But just great. Wow. I'm glad to be home, though. Jet lag still live, but we here. You know what I mean? And Tenpai, man, wow, they made it to the finals. But yeah, we're gonna cover this in a bit. Look at your boy. Your boy was there, man. Your boy, man. A lot of people reaching out via the comments and in the live. People were commenting. Yo, it's like your boy Jay. Yo. Oh man, I had no clue. You know, I was just roaming around the floor. If I would have known, I would have looked at the camera and, you know, probably done like feed, even though no one could hear. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun, man. I had a blast, and you know, people reaching out. I was dying. I was having fun, man. When people were like, "Yo, you're on screen. I'm famous, boys." What an event, man. I had a blast. I had a blast, honestly. Guys, Crossout Designators are everywhere. Please, if you're taking anything out of this video, we've been talking about this card forever on the channel. Forever. Always saying, guys, just pick up some ultras, pick up some supers. You know, me, I had a bunch, so at the event, I use it. You know, I moved some crossouts, made some things happen. But I still have copies left, just in case. Why? Because I believe this card, I told you guys at one point it could be $5 across the board. If there was ever a format, it'll be this one, guys. So please, just come in. If you can find some at 2s, at 3s, especially for secrets, you know, anything under $5, you come in and you pick them up. This will be, in my humble opinion, great trade bait heading into the new format, you know, until early next year. So again, you want to make sure you get your Crossout Designators. The max rarity, quarter century secret rare, as you can see, is 41 bones. It was 37s the other day. There's a couple of one-ofs here, you know, but then in a playset. But at the bottom of the page, it reaches mid-40s. 3 pages only, 25 listings. So again, you don't want to let this be 50s and beyond before you pick them up. If you want your matching rarities, this is the one that you like. Perfectly understandable. But again, you have plenty of options right here from you to choose from. You have even penny stock compared to all other prices. Just pick up your crossouts, man. Look, people were playing the Reed. Look at that. In the side deck, maybe some people were even main decking it. So again, you guys want to make sure you get exposure. Look at that. Look at this spike. From a Billy 40, 49.50 to 2s and some change. You have a couple of one-ofs. You have a playset there. But after that, it continues going up. It'll be 3s, then 4s, then 5s. So again, you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy that misses out. You want to make sure that you get exposure to this card at these prices, because this could be an easy 2 to 2.5x, especially from $2. But even if it's from 250s, it could be a 2x, walking 2x. Demand is too great. People using it left and right. You know, is very, very good for mirror matches. And sometimes that one card you stop is what you need to follow through, to follow up on your plays. So don't sleep on Crossout Designators. Please, please. And we have the winning deck, as we can see here. Again, shout out to Triff, the champ. Great competitor, great personality, great, you know, person, you know, in the sense of excuse me, content creator. You can feel the passion, the personality through his content, and that's what we want. That's what we need in the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Just passion, man. Just love for the game. You know what I mean? And it was displayed all throughout the event. When winning an event, just looking at the camera, the expressions and everything, you know, causing a great energy in the building. So congrats to the champ. And here's a deck again. You know, here's the deck. You have Ryzeal, you have the Fiendsmith package, and then you have hand traps essentially. And then the rest are just staples, but triple tracks is crazy. When this card first came out, you know, people, it was going down in price. I said one day this card could be played at 3s. I literally said it. I said one day this card could possibly be played at 3, just not right now. It's not needed with the current format, with Snake Eyes. This was not needed. And here we are at 3s. Insane. We're going to discuss this card, you know, very, very soon. But also just noting, of course, you had some Snake Eye, but look at that, man. Top 32, finally, man. It just hit me right now, finally. I was tired of damn Snake Eyes. Jeez. About time, man. About time. Thank you. And this was pre-ban list, too. You know, because they got the hit on the ban list with OSS, but bye-bye Snake Eye. About time. You know, but again, here's the deck list. Extra deck, you know, right here as well. And yeah, so 2 dual drive, 2 detonators, the 1 aggregator, and then you have Peruli on the side deck right here, and all these staples. So yeah, guys, Fiendsmith track, 30 bones, literally the definition of going parabolic. Straight insanity. Anaheim just causing straight buyouts essentially with some of these cards. 15 listings, 2 pages only. A lot of one-ups, man. One play sets over $40. Insane. Insane. Wow. I had one. I sold at 10s. Like we said, pre-ban list, didn't think that Fiendsmith would be as relevant as it is now. We sometimes make our calls. That's perfectly fine. You know, but again, 30 bones, man. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm surprised. But this is what a YCS plus a ban list does to some of these cards. And you combine those two events, major events in Yu-Gi-Oh!, major price fluctuations of volatility in the market. So if you have this card, you got money, man. Essentially now, a playset is for 100. Must be nice, man. We have Lacrima, the Crimson Tier, same deal. I got these at 370s. I got rid of all my 4 copies. I'm like, I don't see this deck doing much anymore. I'm sorry, the engine, once Ryzeal comes out. So you make your plays, you live with the results. Me, I still profited. So like I always say, it's all about entry price. Yeah, Jay, you could have held, you could have taken the risk, and now you would have been up more, and now this card could be 15s and then 20s, and then you could have had more money. Sure. But I care that I went at 370s, and I got rid of the 12s, double digits. I'll live with the results, guys. As we can see here, this card going up in price. You know, you see the curvature here. Massive volume candle, volume coming back in, and now it's 15 bones. Excuse me, guys. 15 bones. 15 bones. Then it goes to crazy numbers. 20s, then mid-20s, then 40s, then gone. So again, the potential's still there for this card to hit 20s in the short term and even beyond. So again, now, after these events, now, if I have this card, I would hold on to it. That's just, I'm calling it how it is. Now, after major fundamental events, a ban list and a YCS combined is powerful, like we said. So again, I took my profit. I'm a happy camper. But if you happen to have this card still, I would wait until at least the 20s, because you don't see major walls. You see a couple of 1s and 2s, and then it's a $20 card, and then goes up quick. So it's definitely a great card to have exposure to. So it is what it is. Then we have Fabled Lurrie. We told you guys to pick this card up. You know, it was around 6 bones, and here we are, still at 650s with 7 here, but quickly goes to $7 and beyond. 4 pages, 36 listings. God, pick up this card. This is quarters. People were willing to pay ridiculous prices for the high rarity, like DTs, you know, before the reprint. So again, now quarter century secret rare, people gonna want their matching rarities. This is gonna be double digits easy. Excuse me, guys. I don't know how else to say it. Easily going to be double digits in price, guys. After those 7, you know, at 650s, it does become a $7 card, and it'll just continue going up most likely. So don't sleep on this quarter century. Don't be that guy that comes back at double digits. Don't do that. You know, don't let the crystal ball continue to be undefeated on you, please. We don't do that. Get your lurries, man. Get your lurries. This is easy money. You know, as you can see right here, the one of people are gonna want to match. You know what I mean? So don't sleep on the lurry, man, please. Then we have the platinum secret. Same deal. Look at that, getting floored down here at the lows. Buy the lows. We don't buy the highs right here. You know, it quickly goes to a bone. So if you can take advantage of any of these at shekels, please do that. Because I think people, once this one goes into double digits, people are going to be like, the next best thing is still shekels or maybe $1. Let me go for it. So don't sleep on Platinum Secret Lurrie as well. Then we have Metaltronus. We saw this card on stream a couple of times from Legacy of Destruction. The card is broken. It was $1 billion some change. It says 278s. Massive volume candle, guys. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. This card was bought up when it came out. Wow. Insane. Thousands of copies sold. Wow. But right here, we have what? Let's see. A 6-month high in volume, guys. Right here. Hundreds of copies sold post the event right here. And the card is pushing $4. $4. When I was at the floor, I ordered 2 more. I already, you know, have 6 here at home. So I'm going to just have 8. And just insane. The super rare. It could easily be 5 bones and beyond after this wallet China. So, you know, I'm gonna take profit soon. You know, this will be nice. You know, I got most of mine for under 2 bones. That's my average price. So once this is 5s, I'll be up to 2.5x, and we're gonna live to fight another day. So again, guys, meta relevance from Legacy of Destruction, the super rare broken effect. And we've talked about this card in the past from Legacy of Destruction. Hopefully you guys got your exposure because the card is good. It was used in the event. You know, a lot of people were using this card. It's a quick play. It's broken. It's broken. Please, please. If you can get these at under 4s, around 4s, and you need it to play, I'd be picking it up. Excuse me, even as an investment. This could potentially give a 2x around 750s to 8s if things do go crazy. Because when are we going to get a reprint of this card? Legacy of Destruction? Super rare? Who knows? Then we have Chaos Angel. Told you guys to pick this up at 15s. Card was 20s the other day, and it just continues spiking up. After this wall at China at 2287s, the card quickly goes to 25s, and then 30s, mid-30s, then 40s, then 50s, then gone. One page, 10 listings, guys. I don't know what else to say. I just don't know what else to say. I don't. Chaos Angel, like I already said everything I needed to say about this card. You know, again, guys, when there's a ban list, it's not the direct matchup only. Like, oh, okay, Snake Eyes versus Ryzeal. Now Snake Eyes not good anymore. So now, you know, Lab. That's what I want to say. Labyrinth players had a terrible matchup against Snake Eyes, for example, but now might have a great matchup against Ryzeal. So Lab players might come back. Oh, I'm building Lab again. I need multiple Chaos Angels, for example, right? That demand plus the winning deck still having one right here. When you combine all these things, it's just easy money, guys. Easy money. Prismatic Secret, scarce in the big picture of things. Pick up your Chaos Angels. Set it at 15s when it didn't come in Bonanza. Set it at 20s very, very recently. And now giving you guys a last call. Oh, Jay, but there's a massive wallet. Guys, with the demand coming in easily. Look at that. 50 per day. In 5 days, by next week, this wall is gone. And it could be a $30 card. Please. Please. Then we have the Ryzeal core. Again, we're going to discuss, you know, again, the best deck right now. You know, tomorrow we'll most likely actually go through some of these quarter century secrets. But today, I just want to talk about the core. And again, Detonator. Seeing this card this cheap, it was surprising. I would not think this card would be single digits. There was some Billy Bobs paying 50s and 45s. Dang, must be. Nah, man. I picked up one of these in 2 dual drives. Man, I really wanted to pick up the second one because I got a Euro print. Excuse me, I got a Euro print. And I forgot to pick up the second Detonator Euro print, so I guess I'll have to get an English print. Just to have the 2 and 2, just to get exposure. I'd be getting exposure. Yeah, could this go down to $5? Sure, but at these prices, single digits, I'd come in and just get your 2-ups, man, honestly. You know, it won't break the bank. You get exposure because you never know, man. You never know. After the big major event, you know, a lot of things are going to change and a lot of things are going to be pretty clear. You know, post-ban list, the domination of this deck, I wouldn't take it for granted. If you can come in at 6 bones, I'd get exposure. Same with Dual Drive. Look at that. Dual Drive at $5. Again, I picked up both of my copies. Euro print. They look gorgeous. But again, at 5 bones, please, you can't go wrong. At $5, you know, as the hype continues around this deck, you don't want to come back one day and see both of these ultras at double digits. You don't want to do that. You don't. You want to be early, especially if it's to play. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm surprised, though, that very surprised. Dual Drive and a Detonator at essentially 5-6 bones. That's good. You take advantage of that. We come in early. But again, that means that the pieces are hard to get. The pieces right here, as we can see, they're just $100, man. Crazy. Essentially at 32 bones, pushing 33s for EXT Ryzeal, guys. So you need $100 just for a playset of the pieces, man. Crazy, man. This is what keeping me away from this deck, man. I don't feel like paying no $300 just for 9 cards. Shit, man. They always find a way to get us, man. But here we are. Little bit of a recovery. Some sales in the high 20s. Yeah, wow, this looks fire. So again, in the 30s for EXT. I don't know how you say that. Is it X? I don't know, man. And then we have Sword Ryzeal. Again, same. This is chartless. The card is so new it doesn't even have a chart. Nah, let's clean this up janitor style. Same deal. This card was 22 bones, man. And now the card is 30s. Card is 30s, man. Insane. Crazy. Have a deal right there. If we refresh, it's probably not there. Can't blame people for coming in. Okay, you have a deal right there. But after that, it quickly goes to 30s. You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that guy that misses out on this card. Nah, I'm just kidding, man. $30? That's $100 again. Hey, but if you want to play the meta, the best deck, as always, you're going to have to pay a premium. So we can't act surprised here. That's just par for the course. So here we have Ice Ryzeal. Again, so no one's surprised, $30. All three of these pieces are essentially 30 bones a pop, and you're going to have to pay $100 to get these, essentially, post-tax. Each playset, Ice, X, Sword, all of these 30 bones across the board, and it is what it is. If you really want to play the deck, I mean, some of these are V-shaped. These were 20s. Some of them even went as low as into the teens. That's fine. But it is what it is. These ultras are hard to get. And crossover breakers, yeah, you're going to have people cracking packs. But, again, what else can I say? I'd pay the premium. Let's say right now, I get back home. I need to play. Just pay the premium. Again, it does go down to 25, sure. But it could also go up to 35. So, again, just because based on scarcity and actual utility in the meta. Of course, with cards like these, especially if it's to play. It's gonna yeah, man. Them deep pockets, bro. 300 just the core, man. Just the core. 9 cards, man. But the deck is good. Deck is performing. Just took over an event and post banless. It'll probably just get stronger. So keep this core in mind, man. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below. Come over here. Join the Discord, X. Check out these links. We have a bunch of community resources for you guys. Don't miss out. And guys, don't forget, none of this content is official financial advice. Is for entertainment purposes only. We're still doing our giveaway. Let's refresh. 6.89 right there. 6.9K actually, finally. At 6.9K. So pretty soon we're going to be giving away a Bonanza box. Going to be giving away a Bonanza box, guys. Don't know what else to say. It can't get any easier than that. If you want to participate, just make sure you're subscribed. That's it. Ring that bell. That's it. Double check. If you're an OG, you might not be subscribed. So just double check so you can participate in our channel giveaway. We love to give back on this channel. And again, not official financial advice, just for entertainment purposes only. The content, man. We keep it fresh here, man. Guys, we have Tenpai. Tenpai's like, oh, Jay, I'm tired of Tenpai. Yo, when they call the Tenpai hits on the floor, the energy, you hear people roaring like, yeah, finally, people were tired of dealing with Tenpai. And Snake Eyes, I guess, for that matter. So yeah, I mean, this is now the one, as you can see here. And then this broken quick play to 1 as well. So now the field spell's at 1, the quick play, Kaiman is at 1, and then Chandra is as at 1, as we showed in yesterday's video. So again, it did compete. I don't think this deck will be competing as much as it did in this past event due to the ban list. Now people are just happy that they don't get to see this broken deck. It's just too much. It's just too much. But yeah, here we are, guys. So this was the one that did make the finals. But as I said, I literally called it before the event. Before the event, I told you guys, I'd be selling Tenpai. Some calls we get wrong, like with Fiendsmith, wrong in the sense due to an unexpected event. But some we get right. Even before the event, we told you guys in general to sell this card, and now you're seeing panic sellers at 3 bones. Look at that. Card was just $8 when we talked about it. Now the card is down 2.5x, and this is just the beginning. And just losing all its value. All its value. You know what I mean? You mean what I know? So here it is. Told you guys to sell. Hopefully you guys did. I literally said it, what was it, like Friday? I think it was, if I'm not mistaken. And or Saturday morning. I don't even know anymore. I know I said it right before. The deck even topped and everything. But Banless came, clean house with this deck. I wouldn't be holding on. Well, I told you guys to sell before. So, yeah, Genroku, gone. But towards the downside, crashing down. Card was 5 bones. And now it's free at $1 billion some change. Because, artwork beautiful. Deck looks great, but it's Livid Cycle, and I bet you guys are not mad. But it did make the finals. It was pretty interesting to see it in play. It's crazy how some of those decks just make the finals, man. Like that one kid, it was just 2 in the top 32. That's always impressive. And when I said kid, might be a man, but you guys get the reference to that. So we have Maliss, man. Like, no one's talking about Maliss. Didn't make the finals. You know, I don't even know if it made the top 4. You know, it did make the top 16, but again, it just went through the wayside. Second best deck, second best largest representation. You know, if you go back here in the chart, where's Maliss? Here. Second largest representation in the top 32, and even in the top 16. But then one did make the top 8, but after that, that's about it. So, yeah, I mean, again, it's all about the matchup against Ryzeal, as we can see going in here. Yeah, I mean, Silent Minings, I still be picking those up. We're going to cover the card today. As you can see, Perulia in the main. That's pretty interesting. Obviously with Shifter. Then you see the Bestial package too. You know, and then Ultimate Slayer, triple Ultimate Slayers here in the side. So, you know, let's take a look at a couple of these cards. Again, we're going to discuss today the Ultras mainly, and then we might touch base tomorrow on some of these quarter centuries. But a lot of these making moves, a lot of Maliss cards making moves. People still want access to it. There's just people. There's always people on the other side of the fence where the grass does not look greener. They just want to go against the grain, and I do respect that. Plus, this deck, I believe, gets better with Supreme Darkness, so you never know. You never know. It's a great second option to have. You know, people sometimes just like, look, those people, that kid, the top 8, for example, he top 8. It was a million Ryzeal decks, but he got to top 8, you know, so he probably felt good using the deck he likes. So, you know, we have to keep those things in mind. Before we get to the actual Maliss core, just wanted to touch base on Perulia, and now just spiking up. Card was 75s, pushing 80s the other day. You have a couple 1s and 2 ofs, and then the card is triple digits. We told you guys, 1 page only, 10 listings. We said, guys, this card can easily become triple digits. Keep it on your radar. We're getting another Mold Charming early next year. When you combine all these things plus his meta relevance, here we are, guys, about to hit triple digits. Who knows, man? Imagine it reaches Wallow's prices. Insane, guys. What's going on with some of these cards? Wow. Then we have the Bestial package. That's why Druid's Worm is pushing 20s like we discussed recently. So just going to leave it like this. Not going to go into each and every individual card, but people not using Lubellis, as you can see in here. So it's kind of retracing back down to the mean. Let me just see. Let's take a look here. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Some here at 21s. You can see the card continues to crash down, you know, off the highs. But the rest of the Bestial cards, as you can see here, you know, you had one Magnamut, you had a Druid's Worm, and Baldrake as well, guys. So again, Baldrake here around 2s. And the commons are pretty cheap. Don't let this common be $1. It might go crazy because only 2 prints for this Bestial. So if this one gets too high up there, people will be coming for the commons. So just in general, man, if you need your Bestials, you know, take advantage of the retracement of Lubellis, and just make sure you guys have your pieces, as it is still being used in the current meta. And then we have some Maliss cards. Again, Maliss P White Rabbit. This card, look at that. Card was 37 bones, and now it's 46s. Pushing on almost 50s. 3 pages only, 22 listings. So again, these Maliss cards, man, they're up there in price, man. Even more expensive than the, you know, some of the Ultras. All the Ryzeal Ultras. So insane. This card keeping this high price here, as we can see, just causing a V-shaped recovering after the event, because the deck still performed. Again, it was just one event. It was pre-banless, you know, so maybe certain matchups that these decks had to go through in this event, they won't have to in the next major Yu-Gi-Oh event. So again, you also have regionals, you also have locals, so this deck will continue to compete. So definitely you want to keep this in mind. It could be 50 bones in the short term. It could also go down to 40, so make sure you keep it in mind as it continues to V-shape recover. And then we have Maliss Q Hearts Cryptor. This card, you know, is 3 bones, and here we are. 3 bones. You have Massive Walls of China here. You can see 77 listings. Yeah, 8 pages. So again, this one's readily available as an ultra rare. Don't take it for granted. I can see this card bumping up to 5s in the short term, just as Maliss hype continues, as the deck continues to perform in other events that wasn't just Anaheim pre-banless. So again, you need exposure to this card, especially to play. Don't be that guy. Look at that. Where's Crypto here? I said Crypto. That's funny. Crypto here. You know, you're one of. Just get access to it, man. Don't sleep on it. 3 bones. Don't be that guy paying 5s and beyond one day as a possibility. you come in now after the Falling Knife mode, if it's especially to play, and get your exposure for the card. That the deck, it was, hey, second, as you can see here, the pie chart, second right there. Most heavily represented in the event right here, so you don't want to sleep on that card. Then we have Maliss CMTP07. This card is it said 2 bones. Let's refresh here. So look at it. It's going down. It continues to go down to $2. But again, like right here, me, if I needed the card, I would come in right here at 2 bones and just get that exposure, you know, especially if it is to play as an ultra rare. These ultra rares, you know, they're easy to get. Man, I wanted to sneeze. Easy. Yeah, I know. It might not be healthy to hold it, but sometimes we do. We have to sometimes. Guys, Maliss, again, MTP, this card as an ultra rare. Don't take it for granted. These cheap ultra rares today could easily be 4 to 5 tomorrow if that hype, if that demand comes in. So you definitely want to keep all these cards on your radar, man. These deck cards just came out in crossover breakers. Literally, they just came out in crossover breakers. You know, yeah, right now people cracking packs, people cracking the set. You know, they want to take profits, but as the set continues eventually into January, February, early part in the year, YCS Orlando gets harder and harder to get. I would not be surprised, you know, to see this card at a little bit higher prices. Again, 4 to 5s is expected, but not now. That's in the future as a potential, you know, so just off the demand. Because what? They play what? Look at that. You just play MT07 is one. Just a one of, but it is the ultra rare, so just keep it in mind. Then we have Splash Mage. Ghost from the Past. We were talking about this card lastly at 7 to 8 bones. And this card just continues to go parabolic. Look at that. You have a playset here at 12s. And after that, you have a playset at 20s with shipping. Then it's 25s, then 30s, then Ridiculonkers. 1 page, 6 listings only. Bought out. Getting cleaned out by Mr. Clean, guys. Don't sleep on this card. I mean, it's getting ridiculous, man. So this is like the last chance right here. After that, it gets ridiculous. We told you guys to pick this card up. Shout out to Down South. We talked about this card way cheaper than the last time it was at 7/8. And here we are. I have one of them. I picked up one, like around $8 at the event. And I'm sitting on it. If I see it, you know, up here in the 20s, we take profits. Because people want, again, the bling, the max rarity, high rarity. And here we are. And even for commons, guys, don't sleep on commons. We told you guys to pick up these commons at shekels. And look at that. Parabolic now. You have 8 right here. Then after that is a bone. And then, yeah, after that, it'll be officially $1. We were talking about this card at under 50 cents, under 2 quarters. We told you guys, don't take this common for granted. Only has 2 prints. And now this common is money. It's crazy. Crazy. So these are the last 8 right here. Or the last 28. Here, in the sense of walls, at shekels before it officially becomes $1 card, a Billy card, a bean card, a bone at 89 cents. Pick it up, man. Parabolic. Might be paying a premium now, but commons like these with no reprints in sight, at least for the foreseeable short-term future, could be $2, $3 for a common, man. Don't take these prices for granted. Hopefully you guys came in early. I have a couple of these, and I'm just waiting, man. Patience wins this game. And we have Firewall, Dragon, Dark Fluid, Neo Tempest, Terahertz, continues breaking barriers. You know, I got rid of most of mine. I still have like maybe a playset left, which I'll be moving very, very quick, shortly, because it's just getting ridiculous. I got these at 67 cents. Again, shout out to Down South. And these prismatics are now worth 8 bones. But after these walls, 9 bones. And then double digits. So I'm going to hold on to a playset, see if it reaches the double digit range, see how far up and crazy, you know, the hype goes. With this card. It's just hard to get, man. We called it. We told you guys, and hopefully you guys listen, because, man, that's a lot of money, man. Getting these at shekels and now selling them at almost double digits. Game is too easy, man. It just is. It just is. Yeah, I mean, the OG Ultra's already at double digits, so after a couple of walls here, we might breach that double digit mark. That's what your boy wants to sell. So hype is real around this card, man. I listed a playset. Went by, gone, boom, just out of sight. So it's like hotcake right now. This thing is fire, getting cleaned out, the demand. So yeah. Again, I'm taking profits. Call it how it is. Oh, Jay, but you sold now and they might hit double digits and 15s and 20. That's why I keep a place. I had like 12 of these. Got rid of the R9 at around anywhere between 5 and 750s. That range, just taking profit. We bought at 67 cents, guys. So the profits average out at a 10x. That's it. We live with the results. The game is too easy. We have Cybers, the save worm. How do you say this? I don't know. The ultra rare that we talked about at 8 cents. We were talking about that with Down South. Look at that. Card was then a quarter, went up 3x from that call, and now it's a bone, a Billy. Like we discussed, recently. There's only 2 walls of China. They're major though. At a bone, then is a $1.25, then a $1.50, then 2 bones. Don't be that guy. You buy this one right here at a bone. Yeah, you're paying 10x compared to when we called it, but still a bone, man. Just get access to it. Excuse me, especially if it's to play. You need your one of right here. In the tins, man. Don't forget, ultra rare in the tins. These walls can get gobbled up quick. Look at that, hundreds of copies per day getting cleaned out. Don't underestimate this. Don't be that guy paying a premium at maybe even multiple billies down the line. We don't do that. We're early. Sign and mining, same deal. Look at that. You see the curvature here a little bit from the chart. Here a couple of one-ofs, place it at 20s. So there's plenty at 20s, but 4 pages, 36 listings. Don't take this for granted, guys. A quarter-century secret that is played at play sets. Don't take this for granted. Don't sleep on this card. We've been talking about it lately because it could easily be 30 to 40s as a quarter-century secret. Right now 60 bones for a play set. Don't be that guy paying, a hundy for a play set in the short term or beyond. You don't want to do that. But again, you have a lot of different prints, as we can just take a moment to see here. Again, next best thing is Platinum Secrets, and then you just go down from there. Where's the clean secrets? Yeah, PCR, PRs, but look at that. Look at this clean secret rare, guys. Clean secret rare at shekels. I don't want us, man. Look at that. $1. $1 gets you a playset of secret rare sign and minings, penny stocks. What we love here on the channel can easily 3, 5, 10x from here. We saw it with Ultimate Slayers. Not saying that this one necessarily needs to do it, but the potential's there. And even if it doesn't give those crazy returns, this could easily be a bone, man, and give you at least that 3x. Then we have the Platinum Secret here. Again, same deal. You can see the volume starting to come in. Again, you have a couple of one-ofs here. The walls are at $4. So again, I expect 5 bones in the short term, because people, if they're like, oh, too expensive, I prefer to pay $4 instead of 20s, and just get the Platinum Secret. And then that mindset trickles down to the community. And then, it causes this card to go from 350s to 5s and then 750s and possibly beyond. So don't sleep on your mind. And if you really have to go budget, just get the ultras and supers, man. It's too easy. Then we have Meow Mine. Again, from Phantom Nightmare, as you can see here, played at 1 inside here. Again, this card was 265, spiking up to 435s, and now you have RO9s at 475s, essentially pushing this card to 5 bones. 4 pages only, 37 listings. I think I might have a play set of this card. I need to go find out, see. Because again, Phantom Nightmare now, it's hard to get, man. It's not as easy. It feels like it just came out, but this core set is just getting older and older and older, farther and farther away from us. So again, this ultra rare, talked about it at under 2 bones at one point. Said that once links become prevalent as they are now, this card is just very, very good. So here it is, man, pushing 5 bones, so hopefully you guys picked it up before, as it continues to just go up. Look, volume is going up. You can see the trend behind this line right here, just going up, making higher highs, same as the price. So very, very healthy. This is going to be 5 bones, essentially is already, but it might be even 750s down the line in the short term, just off hype and demand for this card that only has, I think, this in the quarter century, right? So keep it in mind. Then we have Ultimate Slayer. We just talked about it, guys. This super rare has continued going parabolic. Card used to be free at around quarters. Now you have RO9 at 166s, but after that, it becomes 250s. 250s for these super rares. Insane. Just the hype, as we can see here. Played at play sets against the best deck. Everyone playing Maliss or anything else for that matter essentially needs their Ultimate Slayers. Card is broken. And this super rare could reach 4 or 5 bones. Crazy. We were talking about this card at quarters too. That's like the crazy part, man. Honestly, man. We have Link Spiders here at around a bone. Just for one of, you have 200s here at $130. That is when you come in. Just take advantage of these guys. Just make sure you guys get that exposure. For this card, as you can see, if you go back, where is it? Right there. You're one of So again, as a quarter century secret, people will want to continue to match their rarities. Don't sleep on that one and link decoder, guys. For Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge, look at that. A quarter spiking up to 50 cents, and here we are, up 2x, about to go parabolic. This is the deal of the day. Don't let link decoders be $1. Don't do that. I think it's a single print, if I'm not mistaken, is right here. Where's link decoder? I saw it around here. Boom, right there. You want to make sure that you get your link decoders at 50 cents. Even though you're paying 2x, you don't want to be that guy paying 2x from here, paying that premium down the line. We don't do that. We're not Billy Bob's. Guys, had a blast, man. This past week, we went on vacation, went to the West Coast, across the country. A lot of flying around, but it was amazing. A lot of money spent. We broke now, but you know, it was a blast meeting new people, going to the event, living that, you know, experience. So I'm grateful, man. I'm truly grateful. And if you saw these past videos, man, under those conditions, you guys are just straight MVPs. But we did still provide that value as always, guys. Make sure you subscribe, share this in one place or with one person or in a group chat. It really does go a long way. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.